Hey guys, I'm Fancy.
I'm Mac. How you doing?
You're watching the Good Wives Network. It has been a while since we have been over here live and talking, and boy, do we have a lot to talk about today.
My goodness. Yeah.
So, if you're just joining in, hello, welcome. Hit that like, share, follow button, hit those hearts and everything, and give us all the good stuff to get us out there into the algorithms. Holy moly. What in the world is going on in this community right now? Like, my God. We've got the content creators on all at each other's throats. We've got, Ken and Gypsy and his sister and Ryan drama. We've got Rogie coming in hot on Morbid's live last night.
You ain't
We
the
got
only one.
Starlight and Nina. I mean, it is insanity right now.
Like, Nina came in yelling, and I was like, "Holy hell!"
But remember, Craig needs to put something in my applesauce because I'm completely unhinged.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, you have all the room to talk."
So basically, I guess we're gonna start with the latest BS, and that's this video that has come out, and I'm gonna play it here for you guys. Let me see if I can share it to you guys. Let me make this just a tad bit bigger, and that one just a tad bit smaller, and then I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so is this share the screen? I can't see because I've got this part shrunk so I can go over and look at the other one. Why is it not showing me? There we go. Okay, share screen. Yes. All right, so let's go to the window. Let's find the first thing. Why are they not open? Oh, it's not open. It has to be open. Ooh. Whew, I just got hot all of a sudden. I'm sorry, guys. And that was what happened the other night too, is we were we were ready to go, and then all of a sudden, I'm telling you, I did not feel good. It was instantaneous. I just did not feel good. Okay, that's not it. Oh, wait, nope, that's not it. That's the other one I'm looking for. Okay, let me see if this is it. Because we've got so much. Yep. Okay, here we go.
That's a lot.
And I'm sorry that we can't see it full screen. But the screen grab we got here is what we got here. So let me open that back up. And then I should be able to go over here and I should be able to find it. There we go. Okay. Yay. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. It's always hard when we're doing something brand new. So here we go. I'm going to share this video. This just trigger warning. This is a very disturbing video. And it really does show what we've been saying, that she's not healed, that she's not remorseful, that she's not taking accountability, that she's done no work to be better, and that she is still a very big danger to herself, to her family and friends, and to society and on the large. So here we go. Let's just play this little thing here.
The hell you are! The hell you are! Lies! All of it! All of it! All of it! Nothing but fucking lies!
And if you can't see it, I'm really sorry that you can't. We'll get a better clip of it here and I can make it bigger for you guys in another way. But I want you to understand, she has got scissors about the size of her entire body. Now, I have a pair of scissors that I think are very similar, and they are sewing scissors, and they are heavy duty and large for a reason, because they're supposed to just rip through fabric, right? Well, just wow, just keep watching her.
Couldn't rip through that blanket though, could she?
She cannot rip through the blanket, man. But let's keep going here. So
lies, manipulation. Fuck
So that was sent.
So
Yeah. And then
yeah.
and then he asked Ken, and Ken's like, you know, I've seen it before. That was like
Yeah,
that was on,
yeah,
that
he
was on a
acted like it
Tuesday.
was nothing.
You know what I
He
mean?
acted like it was absolutely
Right.
nothing.
Yeah, like that was on a Tuesday. On Thursday, she sent
And
me a different one.
I'm just
You know
like,
what I mean?
are
Like,
you kidding me here?
it's not the headboard one.
Right, right. And he's like, well, I want to see the one with the headboard. I want to see
It's
that
like-
one. Bitch, you either have seen it and you know it's true because you know you bought a new fucking headboard, or bitch, you know it's false and you could come out and say, no, it's fucking false.
Yeah.
She didn't do that shit. Yeah, she did the blanket thing because she was really mad at me, but you know, no,
Hey,
she
Aussie.
didn't ruin our headboard. It's just a random coincidence that we got a brand new headboard,
Right.
you know, and that Ryan knew about it and all of that, right?
Right.
It's just a coincidence. It's a coinky dink, you know. Just
But
a little
either way,
coinky-dink.
she's, you know, in her mid-30s.
Yep.
She's a mom.
She's actually in her late 30s at this point.
Well, this was about a year ago.
Right.
Let's just
Right.
say even if it was a year ago, it really
Right.
doesn't matter to me because number one, Aurora was still in the picture. She was in the picture at that point.
Yep.
She was in the picture a year ago. And two, I mean, look at Parker in the background.
Scared to death.
He's like, what the shit is she
Shit
doing?
is going on. Yeah.
And
like he's like, what the fuck is this?
she
And-
had
and
to
if you
have sent
guys-
it. My thing is she had to have sent it to Ken. She had to have, because what's the point of videotaping that?
No.
And
It's the same feeling as we got from the colic video where
mhm.
she said, you know, okay, you guys gotta understand, she sets up her camera for this. This is not just, oh, my husband was recording me because I was being crazy, okay?
No,
Like,
she set it
oh my
up,
God,
dude.
someone else. No, she sets up the camera, she turns it on, and you can see her little head come in there, and she's like, here, okay, I'm gonna turn this on. And then she like takes it back all the way back to the blanket, and she's just like, lies, motherfucking lies, lies and manipulation.
They're
I'm
all
like,
gonna love
wow.
you. They're all
Yes,
gonna love you.
that is
What-
exactly the feeling. Yes,
She is,
yes.
you
And
know.
can you imagine? Like, Anne the Queen over here says to think her mom had to deal with this on a daily basis.
That's
And
what
this
I
is
said.
exactly
too.
what
I
her mom,
agree
what she's talking about
100%.
in that video when she says, "My mom can't give me any more chances. She can only give me so many
Imagine her.
chances."
Right? Imagine this 15 years ago. Just imagine.
Right.
When she hasn't done any therapy work on herself. Like, this is her
Right.
after supposed therapy.
Right. With 3 therapists, according to her.
I
1,
heard
2,
her say,
3.
I think it was on Sheena's Live, something about money because that Ken's sister and money, and she's had to pay
Yeah.
bills, and one of them was therapy. I think she said.
Mhm.
Whether that's
Yeah.
true or not, I don't know. But girl,
Well, we do have a little bit of digging on that, and that's going to eventually lead us into the other part of this before we get to David. Now, we are going to get to David's car interview, I promise, but this all kind of came flowing out in the last couple of days, and we have been watching it just like in shock, like with no fucking clue as to, whoa, what is going on? And I'm getting, you know, because I don't watch everybody. I don't sit and watch 3 and 4 hour lives. So I'm getting pieces from every person that's sending it to me. Like, hey, have you seen this? Hey, did
Yeah.
you hear this? Hey, did you know this happened? I'm going, what more can we do? Like, what
Yeah.
more is there here? And it's just like, it keeps going and going, you know, and this, I just, this is scary to me, like fully scary to me, because either you're setting it up and it's a prank to get attention online, right? Which I can't imagine why you would do that. But
It's
I
sick
mean,
either way.
all attention is good attention, according to them, you know?
Mhm.
And then either that or this is truthful. And what the F are you doing? I mean, like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you still there? Why are you endangering your alleged baby? You know,
Well, the whole thing is, I think we've all been to a point where we're pissed. I mean, we're
for
pissed.
sure.
Like, if you've been cheated on or
Yeah.
whatever. My whole thing is, you took the time to set up a camera to
camera, the
record
tripod.
yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't a moment of clarity. I mean, that was a long. You got to set up the thing, then back up,
Yep.
and then do the thing, and drop the
Yep.
scissors, pick them back up. Like she did that 4 times. There wasn't
Right.
one moment where you're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do this.
No, there is never a moment. There's never that
And
pause.
it's
And
not,
go
it's
ahead.
not an act. It's not an act. She is
It's not.
upset there. If you can't
Yes.
tell that, then I don't know how to help you. But she is legit upset in that video.
And we talked about this a lot in the idea of where do you, as a regular person, where is that tipping point that you stop yourself from going over, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how does that happen? And it has been scientifically proven that in a lot of violent criminals, serial unalivers, all of those things, serial killers, all of that, they don't have that front part of their frontal lobe, because it's the frontal lobe that controls that part. And what it does is it's supposed to, you're supposed to be allowed, it's building, and then that little thing, you get to that point where you could tip and your brain goes, no, bring it back down, right?
Yeah.
And your brain starts to self-regulate and helps
Be
you
more
figure out
rational.
how
Right.
to calm down and be rational. She doesn't have it, and you can see it, because there is no point where she stops and pauses. There is no thought process of, wow, I'm really getting out of control. And that's the danger in her. And like you said this morning when we were talking about this video, you're like, this takes me back to exactly what you said she said to you in
Yeah.
that message, and her saying to you on the phone that,
Mm-hmm.
the last person who got in my way is dead.
Yeah.
And you're
No, it's like,
watching a video of proof of
because
exactly that.
everybody's always like, she's so sweet. You don't understand how nice she is. She's the best.
No,
Da, da, da. And I feel like, and I don't want to
that's
sound
the fake.
cynical. I don't want to sound cynical or negative or anything like that. It's just, I feel like that is a persona. She is not that person. She is
Yes.
not that person. That's one of the people she can be, but that's
can
not who she is at her core. I'm sorry, it's
Right.
not.
Right. Like Anne the Queen says, zero self-regulation. Exactly. And that's the
Right.
thing. Like it at some point, like, okay, you set up the tripod to do it. You were angry and you started in on cutting up this blanket and it wasn't going well, obviously. And I think, if I am correct, you and I talked about this too, she has a blonde wig on.
I don't. Is
She
that a
has
blonde wig?
blondish
Yeah.
wig. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got her blonder wig on, the one that's
Mhm.
not as dark, and she's screaming about the blonde
Blonde
bimbo.
bimbo. Yeah.
Right. And so like I'll show you, I can be blonde too, and
Like,
we saw that when she said that in the show. She's like,
Mhm.
but he likes blondes. And then what does immediately happen as soon as she gets with them? What does she do? She starts bleaching her shit out of her hair. Because she's got to keep that man. She got to keep him somehow.
Yep.
And so it's just this is a spiral of just absolute epic proportions. Now, I don't know about the headboard video, okay? Nina says she's seen it. I don't believe anything Nina says. And here's my reasoning for that. I've
Yeah.
got concrete proof of why you should never believe anything Nina says about anything unless she shows you cold hard proof, and you look at the cold hard proof really fucking closely.
Because she had cold hard proof when it came to him being
she
sick.
did last year when she pulled
She
this.
did.
Right?
She had cold hard proof.
Right? She had cold hard proof. It was either 2024 or 2025 when Nina came forward and she was talking about how Ken was really, really sick. Oh my God.
Her friend told her.
So sick. Yeah. Her friend, her psychic friend.
She wasn't really a psychic, though. She wasn't really a psychic. She just got psychic feelings. And she really was concerned for Ken and this whole thing. And oh my God, could she be poisoning him? And here are these text messages to show you this is fucking real. And the second I saw the text messages, I about fell out of my fucking I know.
I hit the floor. I'm like, does she she does, because then I went in and saw, yes, she actually got those from inside my Patreon. She got them. And then she altered them to take the date out to make it look like it was a conversation between Christy and someone else. And in fact, it was a conversation between me and Christy when they were together the first time in 2019 and they broke up and he got sick.
Right.
That was the text messages that she was using as proof to show Ken's really sick and baby mama's probably poisoning him. Oh, and let me bring my psychic friend up here too to just add insult to injury because, you know, she's psychic and she feels it.
Yeah, let's bring her up. Let's bring her up.
And then when I questioned that, Nina freaking acted like I was insane. Like I was completely wrong. Yeah, I'm like, I know my own text messages.
Oh,
hello, they're mine.
Yeah.
Like I put them out. I know what they are. That's my text messages. It's not her between Christy and someone else. It's none of that. So this whole thing with Nina, and I've seen it. Okay. Oh, make a call to action. What the fuck is your call to action? Make a call to action for what? Nina says she saw something and I should be concerned.
Because she said so.
Like who? Are you really serious?
Nina said.
The police?
It has to be true. Nina said it.
Can you imagine this absolute crazy fucking conversation with a police dispatcher? Like, hi, I don't know.
I'm here because Nina gave me a call to action.
I'm here because there was some lady on the internet who's called Nina the Booty Influencer. And she says that she saw a video. Am I glitching right now?
No.
Okay. It's frozen on my screen.
It is frozen, but I can hear you.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's frozen though. Yeah. Okay, you're good now.
There it goes. Now it goes. Okay. She says she saw a video of Gypsy Rose slashing their headboard and threatening her fiance, non-fiance, no ring Blanchard is doing this. And so I just needed to call in and make and let you be aware. Aware of what?
Yeah.
Did you see anything? No. Were you there? No. So it's hearsay.
Well, I saw a video on someone else's phone.
Right. I saw a video on someone else's phone. And I was laughing because before Nina comes up on Morbid last night, Morbid has Ken's sister, Autumn, Tara, Autumn, whatever she wants to go by, whatever she does. And whatever. And she's up there and she's talking about how she knows she saw what she saw and it was on her mom's phone and her mom told her not to do this and blah, 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 blah. And don't go out there and say nothing. It's family business, the whole thing. And Morbid's like, but I can assure you, I just can assure you that there is no video.
That's what I mean.
Like, I understand that there's a blanket video and you saw the blanket video, but I'm going to tell you what, there is no video of her doing the headboard, right? There's just no video. And I'm sitting here thinking, then who are you calling out? Because if there's no video, why the hell are you not riding Nina's fucking ass? Why are you not out here calling Nina out?
Lots of people were asking that.
She saw it. Nina's the one who said that it was real. Nina's the one who came up in your panel.
I mean, I thought he was calling out people that are pushing bullshit. That's what I thought.
Oh, but wait. Starlight comes up.
Fucking love her, dude.
She says to him, well, why aren't you? I mean, Nina's the one who said this. And Rogi's like, yeah, Nina's the one who said it. Nina. And he's like, well, I don't understand what Nina has to do with any of this. Why are you guys bringing Nina?
Oh, my God.
I'm like,
yeah.
What?
I'm wondering, is that the girl he's been dating for 3 years? Like, what is his deal with never calling her out? Like, ever?
For nothing. She can get up in there.
She's one of the biggest freaking bullshitters out there, dude. Like,
she can get up there. She can lie. She can scream like a maniac. She can yell at his chat. She can cuss everyone on the panel out.
And I mean, if she's going to be standing up for the source, she should make sure that she's repeating the correct things from the source.
Oh, but okay, I don't know what she has to do with any of this. I'm like,
oh my God.
Well, if it wouldn't be for her, we wouldn't even know that any of this happened.
No, none of this shit would be going on right now.
So what do you mean?
You wouldn't be doing a live on it right now.
And it blew me away. But this is the hypocritical bullshit we're
talking about hypocrisy, exactly.
Like, you've got Starlight over here, I'm trying to explain something, and we're going to play that clip in a minute here, the part of the David Blanchard and Ken Blanchard interview. I intend to play part of that here. And I'm up on a panel trying to explain what I know happened, what I know Becca was doing, what I was upset about, which was the Kim and David Blanchard situation, and Aaliyah and Megan Pack, MJ Pack, MJ Smith, whatever the hell she wants to go by now. And I'm sitting up there freaking out trying to explain this, why I'm so upset about it. And here comes Starlight coming in fucking hot as can be, like a wrecking fucking ball, screaming at me and telling me that I'm sabotaging Becca and how
Right.
dare I do this. But meanwhile, her best friends of bosom buddy, Morbid over here, is every night, 4 hours a night, trashing her and trashing the documentary and trashing everything. But Starlight ain't said shit. Not one word. Not one word. None. Zip. Zero. Nada. So is he not sabotaging her? Or have you really realized that it's all some bullshit?
I don't think you should be sabotaging anybody, okay? It's like, if you want to tell the truth about Becca and what you know and the false bullshit, because that in itself did blow me away. Like, her pretending to be a whole ass other person, dude, just, that's a level of crazy I've never been, all right? I really have never done that, nor would I. But anyway.
Right.
But then just to go after all these other people, like, he's going after Case, dude. He's going up. I mean, everybody's talking about Barb. He's gone after you before. Like, I don't understand that part of it. You know what I mean? He apologized. He comes back. He apologizes for the way he acted and for the things that he said to people, whatever. But then here we go again. He's just doing the same thing with different people now.
And they're all doing it.
Yeah.
Okay? Becca's reacting to Morbid. Morbid's reacting to Becca. Becca's reacting to Case. Case reacts to Morbid. Morbid reacts to Case. Let's play his life on our life, and let's play her life on this life.
Oh my God.
It's insanity. And if you guys haven't caught on to what it is, it's just another money grab. Okay? And there are people in this that I like. Like, I like Case. I like Barbara Ann. I like her. Okay? I don't have a problem. And I don't have a problem with them making money. But if you think that this conflict is anything more than clicks, views, and money for everyone, I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Right.
You have obviously come to the wrong fucking channel. Because I'm over all of it. I wish all of these people would just go away. I really wish, if you're not interested in covering this case and bringing truth to this case, please go away. Go find something else to fucking do, because you're not in any way, shape, or form helping. And I don't think you guys have realized it or not. It's not about Gypsy anymore. There are many parties involved in this, and those parties have never, ever been held accountable, shown any remorse, or been given any type of justice. And it needs to happen. This is doctors, lawyers, freaking media. This is a huge situation just in all of that.
You know what really, though? What really fucking... the part where they asked her about Dom's law. That part. Like, seriously, dude. That's all she's done is profit off the murder of her mother. That's it. That's all she's done.
That's all she's done.
That's all she's been out.
Yeah. Since she's been out, that's all she's done. All she's done is show lack of remorse, lack of accountability, chaos, drama, shit stirring, stalking people, harassing people, bullying people, manipulating people. She's preyed on teenagers. Freaking playing on teenagers and all of it. And we've just sat by watching it happen. Just do. Is anyone going to stop this? And now, we've got the Mackenzie, Sharilla situation with the Dom's law, and this is a parent out here and a sister out here literally saying, We don't want her to be another Gypsy Rose. We don't want her to have access to this. We don't want this to be this, this is what we feared for,
Yeah.
and it's getting worse, you know? And it's gotten so far from where we started. It hasn't been about true crime in over a year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've tried to keep it about true crime, but I can't say the rest for anyone else in this community. It's all about who's fighting with who, and we're going to sit on panels for hours on end all day long. I'm going to go from this panel to that panel to this panel to that panel and lie my ass off the entire way. Like this whole situation with Nellie.
Holy shit, don't get me started.
Look, everybody sits here and fucking talks shit and says, Fancy's always after Nellie and Dinah. Fancy's always after Nellie and Dinah. Oh my God. You want to know why?
You're jealous of everybody. That's all. You're just jealous.
I'm so jealous of a woman that needed to make up that her kid tried to unalive himself 3 freaking times over an incident that did not happen.
Yeah. An incident.
This is the people we're dealing with.
He made up.
Like, that's the thing.
I mean, the cops were there. That's the point. The cops were there, but nobody was called. It was a follow-up.
It had nothing to do
with anything.
With what she tried to make it be.
Nope.
And I am the first person to not want to defend Gypsy's side for any reason whatsoever. But hello, if the shoe fits, wear it, Cinderfucking-rella.
For real.
And you all think you know these people. You think you know these people. You don't know these fucking people.
No.
You don't. You think you know these people. I'm telling you, I know these people. They are wacko all the way around, all the way through to their core.
Yep.
I can't. And since we don't have Chrissy, I'm not going to do the other part that I really wanted to talk about before we get into David. We'll do that on a night that she can come.
That's
but
fine.
She has put out some really good information on the baby, no baby situation. And we are still very much on the fence.
Very much.
Karma can sit here and tell you that I'm working for the Blanchards because I won't say that there's no baby, definitely. I don't know that there's not a baby, definitely.
For the love of everything.
I wasn't in the hospital room when it supposedly was born. I have no knowledge of seeing it anywhere at any time whatsoever, so I don't know. I have no clue. But what I can say is I don't think that baby is hers and Ken's. And I do believe, especially with this new information, the child that there is, because there is a living, breathing human that is subjected to this, even if for 1 fucking minute for a video once a week, I don't fucking care. This baby or babies are being exploited by a murderer. Do you understand? A murderer who is chopping up blankets with shearing scissors. Like, dude, what the F?
Let's just say, okay, because I've been there. I mean, I'm older now. I've calmed down quite a bit, but I've been that one in the day that would clear a counter, clear a table, when I was pissed. I've learned since that, I got to clean up that mess. So stop. Right.
Right.
But anyway, I would not stop to record myself. I mean,
no.
That's just the weirdest thing.
The first thing
that is
I
just
thought
the weirdest thing to
when
stop
you guys
and
were
record
telling me
yourself.
this, I was like, but why is there a video? I don't understand how there's a video. Was Ken there when she did it and he was videotaping? Or you guys are like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? No.
And there's still shots of the supposed video of the headboard and whatever.
Right.
Where it looks like there's, I don't know, yellow stuff or something on it. I don't freaking know.
Mustard is what
Peter written off on the floor.
It looks like mustard.
That being said, after seeing cutting the blanket up, I can see where that video could be true or
Oh, for sure.
whatever, but I just don't know if it is.
So, Anne, this is my thought process for making up a baby and what's the end game. And it kind of goes into what we're looking at right now. Okay. So, I mean, Karma laid this out in a very weird way a while back, stating that eventually there was going to be some sort of accident, right? That she's gonna get SIDS and she's gonna die in her crib, or there's gonna be a car crash or whatever. And he even alleged that they filmed the car crash.
Yeah,
and
he was pretty sick
all of
with
that.
it, to be honest.
Okay, it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
The
it's
guy is
pretty
out
sick.
there. I can't get there with him.
No.
Which is our main problem, is that I'm like, okay, I'm with you. Wait, no. You've crossed the line. No, I can't get there with you.
No.
Okay. So here is the situation. I believe if this is not a real baby and they don't have this baby and it's not real, and I'd like to believe that's true. Okay. I would very much like to believe that there is not a child that is going to be subjected to this shit for the next fucking 20 years of its life. Okay. Like, seriously, I feel for that child if there is one. But this is the way I think it went down. Lifetime, she said in her first season, was pushing for a baby story. And then she did the whole thing with the day after pill and all of that with Mia and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not ready for a baby. But Lifetime kept pushing and telling her that's how you were going to get the second season, because who wants to watch her with no ring Ken, like,
right.
Who wants to watch No Ring Blanchard run around with her fucking, whack ass boyfriend and her shitty family? Nobody cares
doing
about that.
things for the first time. She's a newborn.
Doing things for the first time, like on the swing.
I tried a pumpkin spice latte. Oh my god, for the first time. Oh my god.
Like, seriously?
I used toilet paper for the first time. Oh my god. I know how to work a shower now. Oh my god.
I know how to work a shower. Like, that was the dumbest thing Melissa Moore ever said.
I know there's no Santa now. Oh my god.
I know. She had to learn how to use a shower, guys. I'm like, you do understand that the knobs for a bathtub and the knobs for a shower are exactly the same knobs.
Even on a sink. There were scary bitches sitting in that sink. That picture, dude. Come on now.
Right. So, okay, so here's what happens. She agrees to go ahead with this baby story. And there's a lot of rumors. Okay. Dylan could have had this baby. And I've got my thought processes on that. And that's part of what Chrissy was looking into that we've got coming out soon. Dro could have procured a baby because allegedly that's what she does. Okay. They could be borrowing casting babies, whatever. Okay. But Lifetime sets this up. And I think that the intention was to go into season 3, have this child, and then maybe continue on for several years raising Aurora, right?
Yep.
Except that she fucked them over.
And
she did it in a really big legal way, okay? She literally went and broke her NDA, which is illegal. Not criminal, but illegal. Okay. And she fucked him over. And I think that was when season 3 was canceled. And I think she was left with a fucking fake baby story. That's my personal opinion. Okay. That's what I think. Because I don't believe she gave birth on December 28th magically. Okay. I don't think that she was giving birth on December 28th while dealing with a hacker. I don't think that she would forget, or her friends would forget, whether she had a C-section or didn't have a C-section. I don't think that freaking Christy would be online freaking talking about how she's on vacation while her grandchild's being fucking born. She goes into court.
Weird. It's just weird.
Completely okay. She goes into the court. You can see the belly. She comes out of the court. No fucking belly.
You don't see nothing.
I went inside, I took the belly out, and then I came out of court, and I was so pissed off I forgot to put the fucking thing back in my fucking shirt.
Yeah. And I agree with Universe about the FOIA and all the baby clothes and the pictures, because I
Yeah.
remember when you and I were going through the
Yep.
crime scene photos. Sorry, and I remember
Right.
saying to you, like, look at the, she's got like a baby cradle in there. She's got
Right.
babies in there. I mean,
Right.
and I'm like, you got to
Teens.
bear in mind, she was 23, and think about where you were in your life at 23. Girl, I
Right.
was a mom. I had 2 jobs.
Me
Like,
too.
and this little shit, who we're supposed to believe is grown, nothing wrong with her, okay, has all these little baby cradles and babies and stealing baby clothes and taking prenatals and
And having an Avatar reborn baby and
yeah,
another
it was
reborn
just
baby. Like,
the obsession,
hello.
yeah.
Hello.
And the fact that she comes out lying, and I know that she's lying because I've seen the proof with my own eyes. Okay, I know she's lying.
Right.
Anyway, um, makes it easy to speculate the way people are. You can't blame
Yes.
people that are doubtful about there being a child or not. You can't,
Right.
because
You can't.
she has lied about so much, and it
Right.
isn't far reach to think that Lifetime or anybody any other, it's not a hard reach. It really isn't, to think that they would say, all right, well, let's really make it interesting. Okay, we're gonna blah blah blah. For real.
Right. Right. Because once the show
Because her
ends,
show
the
was
idea, here's the deal. Once the show ends, the idea is that they go off into their own fucking world and they live their lives and nobody would know the difference. Right. Well, but here's the thing. Now we've got a baby story. I'm not making money anymore, so I don't know what to do. And I've got this fake baby. What the fuck am I going to do? You
right.
know? And so, what better way to do all of this than to send Ken off into the sunset with the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he left me. I slashed up our headboards
I'm just gonna
and
say
he
that
left me and he took the baby and I don't know where he is.
it's just a weird, even though that video was a while ago, it's just the way things are coming out right now. And like, you see the video of her doing the whole dancing in the rain, lightning, and all that thing. No, I'm not saying, I mean, that's a cool thing. I would go out in the rain, and who doesn't do that? I mean, I've done it plenty of times. But anyway, that's not the part that bothers me. It's just like, it's the words that she was singing. It's that song that she was singing.
Yep.
And then you see this video that comes out
Yep.
where it's like, it really makes me wonder, where is Ken's head? Where's
In
his
his
head?
pants. In his pants? I don't in his wallet? I can't figure out which one.
I mean, he said it himself on Morbid last night that his daughter, she's the main thing, right? Well, she's the main thing, dude.
Then what are you
Then
doing?
what are you
Then what
doing?
are you doing? Then what are you doing? She
And,
has at
I don't.
every single turn proven that she's not fit to
She
be
has a
a
good life, and
mom.
she's loved, and da da da. And I don't doubt he loves her, and I don't doubt that he may think Gypsy loves her, or that maybe Gypsy does love her. Gypsy probably does love her baby. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm saying that she can snap,
In a
and
moment.
she is going to hurt. She just proved she's going to hurt whatever he cares about.
It reminds me there is a case and I can't think of the name of the woman. It's not Andrea Yates. And I think there's a Netflix. Where did Chrissy put out new information about the no baby? Ripsy goes on Facebook. It's in her group. I don't know the name of her group, but if you are in Chrissy's group on Facebook, she made a whole post about it, showing pictures and everything.
Okay.
It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. She laid it out, and when she walked me and Mac and our group through it, we were just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's oh."
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know so but oh boy, but I mean, he's not doing what he should be doing if the words that are coming out of his mouth are not matching the actions. Like, it how would anybody have that video unless he's the one who leaked it? Because she sure as shit didn't leak it. Did his mom leak it? Like,
I think it would have had to have been Ken and then Ken to the mom. That's what I think.
mm-hmm,
And then
right.
Ken possibly to Autumn. I'm not sure. Or
I think
maybe
it's
Autumn,
Nina.
maybe she just showed it to her on her phone.
Who knows?
Raina could possibly be Nina's, source for all I know.
She could be.
She could be.
But Ken could be Nina's source for all we know.
But I feel like it would more be like Raina. I feel like this is something more that Raina, yeah, because especially listening to Autumn on Morbid's last night and the things that she was saying, and
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think maybe because Nina's the only other platform she went on besides Morbid.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That plays right into the bullshit.
There's that.
There's that. Alrighty. Well, maybe, no baby. This is a very concerning situation. But why leak it now? That's the question. Because he needs to get out. He does know there's no exit strategy. He has to come up with a way to get out. And if there is no real baby, how do we get rid of a fake baby? We take the fake hubby and the fake baby and we send them off into the other world and they disappear for life. Nobody sees them ever again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and it's honestly, it's not hurtful. I mean, it's less hurtful, in my opinion, that people think that there's not a baby. They're going to leave her alone in that sense. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, and he definitely is a deviant. I've known this for a very, very long time. Yeah, yo mama running jokes. I can see you. Yup, I can see you.
Yo, she said it's either Raina or... Yeah, I think it's Raina.
That's on brand for Raina.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
and she doesn't go on panels anymore, and she likes to flap her lips. She's talking to somebody.
She sure does. She sure does.
She really... I mean, remember? Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe her real...
I can't find it. I don't know what to do. We can't find it. I keep looking. It's not there, so I can't do nothing. You have to come in this way. I'm sorry.
That kills
me. Take it up with YouTube. Take it up with YouTube. All right. But anyway, we've been threatening to...
Look, yo mama's texting like I was in Morbid's last night. It was so funny. Only certain words was I making really big. Like, but Nina said so. It has to be true.
Nina said
I knew you were. I knew you were.
Has to be true. Has to be true. If Nina said it, I mean, she's been so...
I was doing the same shit. Oh my God, I was doing... Because nobody's saying... He ain't saying nothing to her about it. He's calling her out on it, dude. But he's calling everybody else out.
He ain't called her out for shit. And that's what I think
dude,
hilarious about it
now.
all.
She's doing a call to action, for Pete's sake.
Thanks. This is a call to action. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do not use caps if you email Toddy. You have been warned. I don't care. And if I were to ever email Toddy, you know what? I do it all in caps just to piss her off.
No, we're not talking about her.
But don't say her name three times because she shows up then, and I don't even want to deal with that.
That's don't say Dinah's name. She'll be here in a heartbeat.
Oh, I know. I already said it. I'm surprised she hasn't been here.
Ooh,
I'm surprised. All right. So what we're going to cover now, though, we're going to shift gears here. First, let me...
Oh, that's nice, Universe. Did you see what Universe said?
No.
Hey, Lulu.
Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, so we're going to start here.
Universe said that you are the original OG. I believe you since day one. Just wanted you to know that.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go here.
Always nice to hear the good things.
Share my screen. And go to my window. And go here. And go here. And let's see. Can you guys see it? I can't tell if you guys can see it because I can't. This thing is right in my way. Let me move that over there. And then I can pull it up and see if you guys can actually see it. Okay, so
I see what you got there, girl.
Yeah. So this, my friends, was what started.
That's not the one I have.
Oh, no, it's not the one you have. It's the one from Morbid.
Oh, okay. Got
This
you.
is the
Okay.
one Morbid played.
All
Different
right.
than the one she sent to you.
Gotcha.
Now, please explain what you've been sent.
She sent me a clip of
Becca.
where Becca was asking David and Kim like where they are, how they feel right now, knowing everything that they know.
Mm-hmm.
And Kim doesn't say a word. She just sits there verklempt and crying, pretending to cry. I'm not sure which one.
I didn't
And
see tears.
it's like, well, we feel duped.
Yeah, we feel duped.
And I was just like, okay, well, so you're interviewing them. We know that he's lied. We all know that for a fact. We're going to go over that
for a
pretty
fact. There's not even question there for a fact.
And then I emailed her back and I said, okay, thanks for sharing that with me. And I'm like, my biggest thing with David is all the different stories he's told. Have you asked him about that? And I got crickets. Nothing.
I asked the same thing and I got no answers.
And that's when I said,
I questioned. I want you guys to understand. I sit back messages between me and Lori and me and Becca, and I put them out on our Patreon. They're on the free level. You can go see it. Okay, where I'm asking lots and lots and lots of questions, and guess what? I never get answers.
Right.
Any of my questions. They skirt it, they move around it. Lori kind of takes me off in a whole other thing and basically starts talking about social media and how wouldn't that be a cool thing and I could share my story that way. But never does she answer the questions that I'm asking about the people that they're interviewing.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
that's when I talked to you about it. I was like, I don't have a good feeling about this either. I really don't.
Right. So
I mean, the fact that nobody's questioning the David thing, nobody's questioning what we're going over, nobody's questioning that, it just blows my mind because it just does.
And if you want to start getting into this, if you want to see the actual proof, the supplemental reports, and what we are bringing forward, we have started our David series on the vault. There's at least 2 or 3 videos on it. There's a debate series I've done on it so far. There's a couple deep depot rooms, and then Mac and I are working on our conversation about it. You know, where we have a longer conversation and talk about it in different things. But you can start to begin to see the page numbers of the supplemental reports and what each supplemental report says that's different from the last.
I couldn't believe
there is not a single supplemental report about the incidents on June 14th of 2015 that matches any other supplemental report about the events that transpired on June 14th, 2015. Not one. You've got 4 officers, 3 neighbors, a 4th neighbor that was completely excluded, and a KY3 cameraman, and they all have conflicting stories. And they change them. When they get asked the first time, they have one story, and then when they get called back in for other things, they have new stories, and they want to make sure that you know that they were wrong about their first accounting, and this is the truthful accounting of what happened. And we were just worried that we were going to get the police officers in trouble that let us go inside, so we were lying. No, I'm pretty sure you were lying to save your own fucking asses. We just don't know exactly what you were lying about yet.
I think it has something to do with David. I don't know. This is just messed up to me, dude. All
right. So this now is what I got from Morbid and from on TikTok. And this is basically, Becca asking them, so basically asking a question and David giving his very, very interesting answer.
Okay.
Because, man, Dave, you really tried to distance yourself from that shit, didn't you? Yeah, but you all up in that, aren't you?
Yes,
you are. Yes, you are, David. You're all up in it. Oh, I also heard that somebody interviewed his friend Brandon Lautner, who's the one who apparently made the suit for her. Oh, he's such a sweet guy. You. He's another one that's part of the fuck.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
attached to David or Dan. You might as well just tell me that they're shit people, okay? Trash. That's what these people are. Trash. So let's hear David explain what he feels today. Let's go, shall we? Okay, here we go.
This is my perspective. She obviously wanted out of the house, any and all means. She found somebody who she was smart enough to realize is not on the same intellect level as she is.
You don't say.
Uses sex in order to get what she wants. He lives far enough away that they can disappear for a few days, realizes that, and she may have already realized this prior to, that this is not somebody that she wants to be in a long-term
I have
relationship
a hard
with.
time hearing it, Vance.
Nail
That's
the
as
knife
loud
to
as I can
ourselves.
get
Get
it.
rid of it anywhere else. They clean the crime scene, but nail the knife to the bells. And then she posts on Facebook something that everybody is going to see. So I think this was just a long con plan to be able to get away, pin it on somebody else, and then try to have a life afterwards. It's just adding more to the idea I've always had. There was a lot more to it, and we just got duped. I believe that she still needs to be in jail.
Yeah, and so do you. But hey, you know.
This is my perspective.
Okay, I'm going to play it for you guys one more time.
Obviously wanted out
That
of the
way.
house.
Yeah.
Any and all means. She found somebody who she was smart enough to realize is not on the same intellect level as she is.
Okay, let's unpack that real quick. He literally says that she's smart enough to realize that this guy is not on the level as her. And he's gonna say it in a minute that maybe she realized this before she got there, right? She realized this before she got there. And that to me, oh man, like you're giving so much to it, Dave. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just splitting hairs on that one, but it just seems like he's laying out exactly what she was doing, but absolving himself in the mix of it. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Uses sex in order to get what she wants. He lives far enough away that they can disappear for a few days, realizes that, and she may have already realized this prior to, that this is not somebody that she wants to be in a long-term relationship with. We mail.
I want you guys to think about that. We mail the knife to ourselves. Now that could mean that, you know, he's saying the proverbial we of like Gypsy and Nick, they mailed it to themselves. But we've already proven by timestamps that we don't think that that's a plausible story.
Hey, Abel.
So I'm wondering, we, as in you and Cam, as in you and David, as it's you and Brian and David, we mail the knife to ourselves. We, okay, just all right.
Abel, are you on Facebook?
Anywhere else. They clean the crime scene, but nail the knife to the bells. And then she posts on Facebook something that everybody is going to see. So I think this was just a long con plan.
Wait a minute. He says she cleans they clean the crime scene. Did that look like a clean crime scene to you, Mac?
No, that's why I laughed whenever he said that nothing looked out of place. Like
that was not a cleaned up crime
Okay.
scene. I don't know what what planet you're on, but I'm gonna assure you that is not a cleaned up crime scene. It might be a
Right.
staged crime scene,
Mhm.
but it is certainly not a cleaned up crime scene. Just saying.
To get away, pin it on somebody else, and then try to have a life afterwards. It's just adding more to the idea I've always had. There was a lot more to it, and we just got duped. I believe that she still needs to be in jail.
Now, before we go on, I want you guys to know some things about Kim and David Blanchard. Okay? Kim Blanchard was responsible for helping her get to the airport for all of the angel flights and things like that. They were both heavily involved in her daily life. They were all over GoFundMe's and raising money and taking in community donations and donations at the charity events that they would help her with, and all of these different things. Kim is literally in charge of all of that, but they don't know shit. They didn't know she could walk. They didn't know she was older than 14, except that David then contradicts himself after 2 hours of saying that she's 14. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, she's 19. Oh, wait, no, wait. I got to headquarters and now I got to tell you she's really 23. Mac, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There you are.
I was reading the chat.
He is just. These two people couldn't be more up to their eyeballs in whatever went down on the 14th than anyone, in my opinion.
That if I'm telling the truth, I won't have 3 different stories.
Right.
So there's that too.
There's that. You know, the duped part just makes me so mad because, dude, you weren't duped. You knew how old she was. You knew she could walk. You knew she had a chromosome disorder. You knew that they were financially, getting donations, and you were managing those donations, and you were taking her to the angel flights, and you were da-da-da. But you were up to your fucking eyeballs, okay?
Yes, your mama.
If you didn't know and you are this far in the shit, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. So that's the interview. That's part of the interview that Becca did with Kim and David. I'm hoping that Morbid puts the whole thing out, because everybody wanted to tell me, well, you need to give Becca the benefit of the doubt because she might have pushed back on all of this. Well, the clip that you got, Mac, was part of what you just saw, where he said, I feel like we were duped. And then that's when you hear her and Kim's in the background, and she starts to do the covering her face.
Mm-hmm.
And Becca comes in, and what does Becca say? She doesn't call him out on it. She doesn't say, you feel duped, but didn't you know how old she was? Didn't you guys know that she wasn't 14 because when you met her she was 12 and she lived in the house for 7 years? So even by your own fucked up logic, you knew she was over.
The documentary going to be the same shit as the other ones? Like, I don't understand.
No, you know what she says to him? Oh, Kim, it's okay. Mm-hmm. I know how you must feel.
I know how you must feel. Yeah. Everybody's feeling like that. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Apparently my live stream is shut down over on Instagram after an hour. I don't know if you want to continue the streaming on Instagram, remove this destination from the stream and re-add it. Okay, so I'm going to remove it.
Oh yeah, I got that drop down too.
And then how am I going to re-add it? Okay. And I still have the same stream key, right? Save changes. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I'm going to end it and I'll restart it. How about that? Just give me a second here. Discard video. Cancel. No, I don't need it. I don't need to discard. No, I don't need the live. Hold on. Let me redo this. Live video. David Blanchard car interview. Audience is public. Next. Let me get the stream key, copy. That's so weird that it does that, and then you have to add it back. Like, what a weird thing.
I'm saying we're having trouble streaming to Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have to. Okay, so now I got to remove it again. Remove. This is stupid. How weird is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I should be able to click go live over here. Come on. It takes a second for it to like figure it out. Hello. There we go. Okay. So now it's going to go live again. Okay, there we are. I don't know. I guess if we go past another hour, then I'll do it again.
I guess the time runs out.
That's so weird. That's weird. So, you know, I have been highly suspicious of David from day one. Day one. Okay. Christy introduced me to David and Kim Blanchard, and from the moment I met them, I felt something was weird. I just, like I said, the words that come out of their mouths do not match the facial expressions or the actions that I witness as I speak to these people. And I don't know. Everything about it felt set up. Everything about it was contrived. You know, and I wish I'd known the questions to ask now. You know, that I would ask now back then. Who do we think was in the bus station, David or Dan? I'm still not convinced there was somebody at the bus station, but if my money's
there definitely is somebody, but I don't know who it is.
Well, I don't know if they're attached to her or not. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, there was a person and he was acting suspicious, but I just don't know if there's just a suspicious person at the bus stop acting that way, because I mean, it is a downtown bus station and you get the crazies in there. Okay. So who knows?
Yeah, girl, forget about it.
But any hootie.
It's very strange.
Any hootie. I watch this girl called Bama something or other, and I just adore her. And she does that every video. She starts off with any hootie.
Cute.
This thing is bothering the hell out of me. Like, I don't like that they come up here. I feel like they should be turned that way and go underneath. But it has a pretty.
It looks adorable either way. I was just looking at it thinking, I really like this look on you. I really do.
Do you really? Like,
I swear to God. Yeah, that era for me, I would love to have lived back in that day. Or
for sure. For sure.
Back in like.
Okay, so now I closed out where the thing is that I'm looking for. So just give me a second. I will go back in here. And I found it the other night. So now I know how to find it again. So let's go here.
She thought you went bleach blonde when she first came in because she saw your scarf.
Oh,
it was like, oh, that was a change, quick.
All right, so we're gonna do this one's 26 minutes, so we can get through this one. The second one that he does at headquarters is over 2 hours long. So I'm just going to do
that one different date, but
this one today. And I personally believe that this one is more important. Because once he gets to headquarters, he's got his story straight now. He's figured it all out, and he's like, okay, I know what I can say and what I can't say. I know I've got to cover for myself for what I screwed up saying when I was in the car, you know, and to the other officers. So he's more polished and well prepared. But this car interview,
I think there's going to be points that we're going to have to stop during this.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Because there's a couple of things that he says that I'm like,
you can't believe it.
I remember you and I were listening to it, and I was like, hang on.
And the one thing that's unfortunate about this is we don't have a video. We've only got the audio of this. I'm sorry. So that's frustrating because I'd love to see his body language, because we can see his body language in you know, when he goes in. But we don't see his body language in this one, and that's upsetting to me because I'd really like to see what he really looks like when he's saying all this shit.
We's all gonna dye our hair so we all can be blonde bambos.
You are not.
We's all gonna dye our hair.
Isn't it? Okay, it's up.
Wait, what?
It's
I
not
think
letting
I have
me.
the video of David in the station of the station.
Oh, I have that one. I have that one. All right, hold
This
on.
is
let me
this is
see
the one
this.
where he's in the car
Yes.
talking about, yeah.
Why also share system audio? Why is it not finding it? It's not allowing me. This is weird. Okay, so it's not letting me share my screen, but I think I can play it this way. Just give me a second here. I don't understand why it's not letting me. Oh my God, it's being so sensitive right now. Holy crapanola. Oh my God, it's really annoying the crap out of me. It's not letting me go up here and get to it. Why? Why are you not letting me play this? This is so simple. Okay, we're going to try it this way. Let me see if you guys can do it. If I can put this over here this way, like this, maybe I can play it.
I know,
this
you know,
way.
the poodle and the saddle shoes. I actually had saddle shoes when I was a kid. And I loved
Okay,
them.
can you guys hear it this way?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Set up.
Yes, I
And
can
what
hear.
name, sir?
David C. Blanchard, BLANCHARD.
BLAN.
CHARD.
And what's your middle initial?
C.
C. And what's your date of birth?
August the 18th, 1970.
Oh, and the queen over here, I think they knew about the con, but could never imagine murder. I don't believe that. I think
So
they knew
this,
absolutely 100%.
the C does not stand for Charles, for people who think that's part of his name.
No, it's Christian.
Because people are saying, Charles was part of his name. No, it's not. So stop saying that.
No, and no, that's not his name. And no, and still, there's no reason for him to give that fucking name.
No, at all.
None.
No.
None. And you know why? I don't think he even gave a fake name. I think they gave him the fake name so they wouldn't realize that it wouldn't be in the thing, as they knew exactly who the fuck he is. Because I think they all know who the hell he is. Because all of them, guess what VisionCon works with, and what their 66th garrison does? They work with law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me that man doesn't know who these people are. All right. What do you want to say?
They did let him go in, so.
Are you sure you don't want to add an E to the end of that, sir?
Right? Are you sure?
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your address?
3025 Northeast Avenue.
East. And what's a good phone number for you?
417-988-2496.
And no, that's not doxing him, because it's in public record everywhere.
And how do you know Gypsy and Dee Dee?
I have been working for a convention called VisionCon.
Is that part of the Comic-Con stuff? Okay.
For 19 years and ran it for the past 3.
Like, this guy doesn't realize. Okay. Unless you are a brand new person to Springfield, you
That
absolutely know
area,
what the
true,
fuck
yeah.
VisionCon is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe he's just doing that to get it on the record for information's sake.
Yeah.
But there is no way that anybody who lives in that city doesn't know what it is and when it is, because it is 100% the largest revenue that they have all year long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just so y'all know.
And that's when we first got introduced.
Yes, Abel, they all have their dark sides. And I believe that Charles and Duncan is David's dark side, just like Dan has Praxis, and she's got Modemona. Yeah, this is something they
ate him in the womb or something like that.
Yes, This is something they do as a collective. They do this, and it's not just your average everyday cosplaying. It's not that. Okay, it's not that.
They're a little bit out there.
What? 5, 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
Met her in 2006, just so you guys know. Oh, it picks up the radio too at some point.
Okay.
Maybe longer than that. I'm also a member of the 501st, which is a charity organization revolving around Star Wars.
Okay.
And my local group here had made a suit of armor for Gypsy.
Okay. Okay. Is there any type of Comic-Con stuff going on? We got some guys looking into it. Do you know of anything going on?
Not locally. I mean, I've got friends that are ones in Des Moines, Iowa right now. I know they don't go that far.
They don't?
No. VisionCon is really the only convention that she goes to.
Okay.
Except that it's not. Except that it's not. Because she went all over to these types of conventions, and she did them whenever she was going out of town. She would go anywhere she could to get attention and to hang out with people in this community. Everywhere she went. Like, I just think it's funny. And they would go with her on these adventures. Kim, David, several of them would travel with her many times to these different things when she's going for whatever it is for her, Olay Foundation or whatever. And then they would go to these types of things and they would have fun with them. But, he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know any of that. But hey, let's keep going here.
Right.
Where she met Sebastian. Exactly. Yes. Exactly, yo mama. Exactly.
All right. When's the last time you've seen them?
The 5th. It was the Friday before last. It was a dream night at Dickerson Park Zoo.
Okay. At the zoo.
That was when we first were notified they had been robbed not too long ago.
Is that with the pellet gun? Or was that?
I don't know anything about a pellet gun.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't know anything about the pellet gun incident, except that his wife does, because she talks about an incident that happened where they were broke into in 2011 and Dee Dee was scared to death and somebody shot a pew-pew at her. But hey,
Yeah.
What do I know? What do I know? But he doesn't know about that. He doesn't know about that. But it's also not the cause of the reason why in the headquarters interview, he talks about the fact that Dee Dee had come to them in 2011 because of all these problems that happened. And she wanted to, an intervention where they could all get together and help her get away from bad people. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The bad people were standing in the room with her.
Right. Right.
Yes, Dee Dee did go on those trips.
Yeah,
yes.
they were all, yeah.
Where did they get robbed at,
From the house.
Oh, okay, like burglarized.
Yes,
okay,
sorry.
Okay. So they were burglarized not too long ago. Okay.
I'm not sure what the date was, but I know that they lost all of their medication.
Okay.
Including painkillers, obviously. Over $1,000 in cash and their laptop.
Okay.
Which is what concerns me with the Facebook page.
Right.
Because that's where those could have come from for all people.
Okay. So you heard him. What's he trying to tell you with the laptop, guys? Any idea what he just did? He just created the Gone Girl situation. Okay? So she's still missing at this point. Missing. They don't know where she is. She's missing. Except that she's messaging them all, and her daddy's telling her that he'll come pick her up. But she's missing. She's missing right now. She's missing still. Okay. And so he just basically set this whole thing up about they were robbed just a couple nights ago, which I think it's really interesting that the cop knew about the pellet gun incident from 4 years before and thought that that's what he was referencing when he said they got robbed not too long ago. Like, 4 years isn't that not too long ago, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Mac. Is that in your opinion? I think that's very interesting. But he just set it up, okay? He sets it up. And Tamara Rose and Amy Pinegar back him up in this, talking about the stolen laptop. And what if that's where these messages are coming from? What if the person who has her took the laptop too? And is the person who is messaging the Facebook and doing all of this? And oh my God, can you imagine? All right, so I just want you to remember, he's made the huge deal about this right now. It doesn't seem like it to you, but everything he says is carefully shown. Is chosen.
Exactly.
Yes, and yo mama, that's also supposedly the laptop that Gypsy smashed. Now it's not wasn't stolen. Okay, and I still want to know what the fuck is on the Canon SD card in evidence as well, especially now that these videos have surfaced. Now the crazy I'm cutting up a blanket and you're what is on that thing that they didn't want anybody to find? A fishing expedition, they said. A fishing expedition in a murder case. A camera that's got an SD card in it that she felt the need to bring with her. Yeah, it's a fishing expedition to want to see what's actually on that now.
Whose fishing expedition?
Yeah, the lawyer's fishing expedition to ask to see it, to ask to see as a defense attorney for Nicholas what was on that fucking SD card. The judge literally told her.
Like, whose fishing expedition would it be? Dee Dee's and Gypsy's? Where'd they go? They went on a fishing expedition? That's what I'm asking.
No, he's saying that that's a fishing expedition, asking to try and
I got you.
Get it. Oh, you're just fishing. You don't know that there's anything on that camera.
Exactly.
But on the same turn, I don't know that there's not, but I'm going to call it a fishing expedition.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know what's on that camera. I mean, why would that be relevant? I guess it's Morbid's logic. Why would Nina be relevant when she's the one who did it? So same kind of concept here. I guess that's just a normal relevant concept of like, oh no, that's not relevant. Why would that be relevant? Oh,
hey, doll parts.
Hi, doll parts. How are you? Okay, let's keep going here.
Okay. And what led you here today?
The Facebook pages or posts that were made on their site.
And do you remember about what time you saw that?
No, because the wife is the one who saw it, and within 20 minutes we headed this direction.
Okay. And
because she immediately tried to call and nobody answered.
Say that last part again.
She immediately tried to call and nobody answered, so that's when we headed this direction.
Okay. And when you got here, what exactly did you do?
Did you say that's when we headed over?
Neighbor on the porch.
Okay, what'd you say?
Did he say, and that's when we headed over?
Yes.
Because they both were there to begin with.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you look at the Facebook post, if you read the timeline, they never leave. Okay.
Right.
There's never a point like, oh, guys, we're all going back home. One lady leaves. Lily is told to leave. The neighbor that no one ever talks to. They do not interview this neighbor whatsoever. She's standing on their front porch. She's there for the whole thing, but they don't ever mention her at all. But she's all over the Facebook post, Miss Lily Strain. I would like to know why nobody bothered to interview Lily Strain. But yet the cops told her within 2 minutes of her getting there that the house had already been cleared and, she should just go home. There's nothing anybody could do.
All right, yo mama, we'll look for that.
Hey, Amelia, I have a question. Keep an eye out. Okay, no problem, yo mama. All right. So here we go. Keep going here.
Black lady, I could not tell you what her name was.
Yes, you do. Okay. You know who she is.
She was already knocking on the door. We knocked on doors and windows. I looked in the shed. It didn't have a lock on it. Everything was fine in there. Noticed that the car was here. And Kim continued to call. Nobody was answering the phone. That's when I instructed her to go ahead and call 911 and tell them that we needed a wellness check immediately. That's when the deputy showed up 15, 20 minutes later and did the same thing we did, walked around the house. We finally realized that the window on the kitchen, which would be on the east side of the house, or the other side.
Yeah, the east side
of the house
by the driveway.
Yeah, the first window that's right above the big gray box.
Okay.
Was unlocked. Okay. So we opened that up, hollered inside, and
when you opened it up and you looked inside, did you observe anything?
Nothing seemed out of place.
Okay. Now, this goes along with the very first statement that was made by Tamara Rose, Amy Pinegar, and David Blanchard as to the effect that they were all inside already when the police pulled up. Okay? Because you hear him. This officer is pretending like he has no clue what happened when David went through this supposed window, right? He doesn't seem like he has any concept.
Good to see you.
Right?
Yep.
Right, Mac? He doesn't seem like he knows what's going on. This is the guy who let him go through the window, supposedly.
Exactly. Yes.
But he didn't know what happened. He doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know. He has no clue. But he's the one that let him go through the window. He's the one that got fired for it. He's the one that was standing there telling him, I looked the other way, supposedly. But right now, right here, in the very first interview he's doing, he doesn't know what happened. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The way that in our house before, correct? Yes. Okay, so you know exactly where everything is, and
well, for the most part, I mean, it's been a while since I've been in there.
Okay,
but yeah, obviously your department couldn't enter,
right,
for legal reasons. And to be honest, this is not to get anybody in trouble. Are you going to cuff me if I go inside? I'm looking at the side of the building.
He is telling this to the officer that he told this to.
I know. Yep. But there's nothing to see here. No one's talking about that, you know? See here. Nothing.
I didn't even realize this, like, the first 90 times I listened to this. Like, I didn't even realize how absurd it was, because it's so absurd that
because I know we kept catching stuff, and we'd have to stop, and I'd be like, oh, man. Okay, wait a second. No, wait. We had to keep stopping, because it's like, oh. So, yeah.
I can't.
It's like the Keystone Cops, man. I don't even know what else to call it.
I mean, this is some shit, man. You know, in one of his interviews, he told the detective he helped wire the fucking cameras in the police station. I'm not making this up. Oh, for fuck's sake. But they don't know his name, guys. They don't know his name. They don't know anything about him. They don't know his name. They don't know his name.
I think Charles is a good. Let's call him Charles.
Gate entry.
Yeah.
I didn't see any dishes in the sink that I can remember. Okay. Nothing looked out of place.
Except for the moldy bowl of cereal that I pointed out the other day. Moldy. And I want you guys to, I did a video on this. I did a video on this talking about that moldy bowl. And I want you guys to understand that moldy bowl is very key to understanding exactly how long Dee Dee's body was laying there and what was really happening with the fucking freezer and the freaking air conditioner unit. Okay, if you go
like his gut would have had to drug across that damn sink in that food.
How he says he knows where everything is and it was all in its right place. Then I mean, is that
Unless
how it always
supposed to believe he went in feet first? Either way, part of his body is hitting that sink.
Unbelievable.
If we're supposed to believe he went through it.
Yeah.
That in itself is just, we could do, I don't know, just on that alone.
Like, he floated in on little fairy wings.
Right?
Evil, I love that.
Here, you rub the butter on them so I can slide them through. Okay, I'm gonna look over here at the house.
Like, has he been parkouring for months before this? Like, did he train for this moment? Like, all right, I'm ready. All right, here I go. Head first in.
Ooh, I got it. Made it.
Dive.
All net.
Did you roll? Did you roll too? Was it a tuck and roll situation?
Exactly.
I can see him I literally, it's so comical to me to think about it, but I feel like he walked around with his fingers up in a gun position and
Yeah, if you're hearing Mission Impossible movie music and stuff.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm sorry, guys. Our lives are interesting. There's nothing else. They're entertaining.
It's how we cope. It's how we cope.
Only 5 minutes in. Holy fuck.
I know.
Okay.
That's why we don't do this fire nights last so long.
The bathroom and the master bedroom on the right hand side in the hall, those doors were open. Everything else was closed. I tried very hard not to.
Okay, so he's telling you right there that Dee Dee's bedroom door was what? Open. Not missing.
Open.
Open.
Okay? Open.
Touch a lot.
Okay.
But I did open doors to checked all the bedrooms and didn't see anything. There are 4 wheelchairs in there, and that bothers me because I don't know exactly how many they have. But I saw 2 standard and 2 motorized. One motorized is in the bed or in the bathroom facing the tub.
He can give this full accounting, but he didn't notice all the shit on the floor, all the bags, all the bottles of cleaning supplies, the Steelers hat in the middle of the fucking hallway, the blood all over the floor, in the kitchen, on the cabinets. None of it, guys. None of it. But he can give you an exact detailing of this part.
Yeah.
Exact detailing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no signs of struggle, no odd smells.
No odd smells. Love that one. She's been rotting for at least 5 days.
Anywhere, anything that you might suspect of there being.
Did you turn lights on in there?
I tried, but nothing. The only buttons I pushed was in the master bedroom, and nothing turned the light on.
Okay.
No, I did not turn any lights on because there was plenty of daylight.
Okay.
Plenty of daylight. I want you guys to remember that. He said he didn't turn the lights on because there was plenty of daylight, right? That's his first. That's the first story. He didn't turn anything on because there was plenty of daylight, and he could see in the room. And he tried to turn on the thing, but he didn't. But he couldn't. He couldn't get the lights to come on. Except that, you know, in a few minutes, the police officers that go in there later are going to tell you that there were lights on in all of these rooms. So, you know, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he didn't turn them on, so you know.
Did you notice, was AC on or was it hot in there? Or?
No, it wasn't hot. But then again, I was also pretty amped up.
Right, gotcha.
You know, it's been a long time since I've had to clear a house.
Oh, let me finish that.
Things.
So you did try to
that part.
It's been a long time since he's had to clear a house.
That part.
Right there.
And I was like, hang on. Hold the phone. Did he just say he cleared the house?
Yep.
So, because I'm sitting there going, why would David be clearing the house? Why is a civilian inside clearing the house?
And why are the police telling people that the house had been cleared when they supposedly didn't breach until June 15th at 12:18 a.m.? But the house was cleared 20 minutes. Okay, I want you to understand. They arrived, the police were called, Lily Strain arrived, and within 20 minutes. So it was, they arrived, they called, they supposedly went in, Lily was there. Lily is told within the 20-minute window from the first them calling and arriving there, 20 minutes later, Lily freaking shows up and she's turned away and told that the house was already cleared. Now, she shows up. She states that she saw these 3 neighbors on the fucking porch. Nothing about going through a window. Nothing about the fact that the police were saying that they had gone in there. Nothing about David telling her, yeah, I went in and I cleared the house. Nothing. She says, the police told me the house has already been cleared. There's no bodies inside. Nobody is there. Nobody's home. The car is here. And we should all go home. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
He wasn't in law enforcement able, but he was in military, and I think they teach him how to clear.
Yeah.
The fact that they first of all, ignored the fact that he was going in, and then second of all, took his word. Nobody went in after him. Nobody was like, you know what? Okay, that's cool. Thanks for going in, but you know, it's their job. It's law enforcement. You need to go in there.
Right.
But no, what do? They take the word of this jackass, and then she lays
But I
down.
don't think they do. That's the thing. I don't think that they take the word of this jackass. I personally believe that the police cleared the house and they found her body, and there is reason to believe that based on a
Okay.
KY3 cameraman's accounting of the 14th midday, stating that there were people in the house, that the gurney was in the house, that law enforcement was in the house, and that there were no dead bodies yet, but they were still missing. This is a KY3 cameraman on the 14th. So how is that line up with we didn't go in the house till June 15th at 12:18 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't line up. This is the thing. And somebody asked over, Anne, the Queen asked, she's giving good questions over here. I really like Anne. Thank you, Anne. I need more on your beliefs on how he fits.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
No.
I need more on your beliefs on how he fits into the overall crime and cover up. I'm not very knowledgeable on this aspect. And let's just say it has a lot to do with what I believe were her extracurricular activities. And you heard him earlier with older gentlemen, and you heard him earlier that he thinks that she uses sex to manipulate people, right? So you put all that into your brain and think about why I think he's involved in all of this. I still do not believe this is about a boy and a girl and wanting to be together. I don't believe that in the least. I truly believe there is way more at work here, and there is a reason for them wanting to silence Dee Dee. I think she was onto something. I think she was very much trying to expose that, get her daughter help, get her away from these people. She'd had it with all of them. And she was looking up how to get, how to put her daughter in a mental health facility. She was looking up how to report things to the police. I really, truly believe this all is a great big cover up. I believe the police know. I believe
especially after seeing the video of her. Her flipping out. That video right there. You and I were talking, and I said, now imagine that 15 years ago.
Right.
Like, this is supposed to be the Gypsy who's been through therapy. All right? Even if it was a year ago, she was supposed to be in therapy, going through therapy, whatever. I don't... imagine her 15 years ago. Flipping out on Dee Dee.
Yeah, KFC. There could be an explanation of why the missing person report was dated the 8th, because that's when everybody said that was the last time anybody had actually seen them. So they would have said that the missing person report went out. The missing person started on the 8th, even though they didn't find her till the 14th. Or go to the 14th. So that can be explained. That is one thing that can be explained. It's a shitty explanation. They should have done their due diligence and put it in properly, but I can understand how that could have been misconstrued in just the missing person report for that part. It's just, this is so, it is such a much larger picture. And that's why I get so annoyed when Gypsy and all of her people are like, it's over. It's over. She's not going back to prison. It's over. What is your end game? My end game literally has nothing to do with that little girl.
No.
My end game has to do with all these people that helped her do this.
That helped.
Cover it up. I'm more upset about that these grown adults, including media, actively, willfully, and blatantly covered up a real fucking murder. They covered this up, and it's upsetting. It's very upsetting. All right, let's keep going here.
Turn on at least a couple lights.
Just the ones in the master bedroom.
In the master bedroom, and then you touch the doors, and that's about it.
Yes,
Okay.
just the door
And then the
knobs.
window getting in.
Yes,
Okay.
and I know that my prints are on file because I've got a CCW.
Okay. And did hold on one second. Did I lost the train of thought now. Did you notice any like food out? Like
No, no, it didn't look like anybody had left in a hurry either. Also, I didn't notice any purses or anything. So,
and you said you went into the little garage there.
well, just the one on the side.
Yeah,
I
the
just
one on
opened
the side.
up the door. It's her playroom.
It's her playroom and nothing.
No,
Okay.
23 in a playroom.
23 years old with a playroom, and he
Give
says
me a
it like it's not
freaking
even-
break.
Yeah, that's her playroom, you know.
He's the one that went into the house.
Okay, your wife Kim,
yes,
Kimberly.
Okay. So what you're gonna hear right here, this is Stan Hancock. This is lead detective Stan Hancock. He has not been to Michigan or Wisconsin yet. He's not been to Wisconsin. He's not talked to Gypsy. He hasn't found her, nothing, okay? But he's gonna come over and he's gonna ask some questions, and they're very relevant to what he said earlier. So listen to Stan asking these questions.
You know where she is? Is she talking to somebody?
no, she's at home.
She's at home. Okay.
Talking about his wife.
My assignment was to contact you all, so that's why I'm asking.
Do you need her to get up here?
Can she do that?
Yes.
You can arrange that. I'd appreciate it.
Yes, I can make that happen. Because she already asked me, do I need to come up there? No, stay at home.
Okay.
That's why I said that.
Do I need to come up there? No, stay at home. The way he says that is almost as if Kim never was there.
That's why I asked that question. Did he just say we went?
Right. We went. Kim called from the lot, but
Mhm.
now Kim's not there. she just took off, which is one of their stories. They do tell the story that they tell. It's a fourth story. It's not even the three that we all know about. It's a fourth story, and it was the story that they provided to KY3 when they were first interviewed, and it talks about how they were told to leave and go on with their day, and they did. Except that I noticed through the whole thing, that was one of the first things I realized was weird in their story, because I'm like,
Right.
wait, no, if you look at the Facebook timestamps, you're not leaving. You're here the whole time. You're talking about how somebody might be able to hear, might be seeing this, and they know what we're saying. So we have to be very careful and blah, 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 blah. Nope, we're still here. We're still waiting. We haven't gone in yet. We don't know. Nothing is happening. Nope,
Mhm.
nope, we don't know. We don't know. But yet she's gone now and she has to come up there. What?
Yeah.
No.
She actually called 911, I believe, right?
Yes, she's the one. Because I had her do that.
And real quick, the black lady that was up on the front porch, do you know where she lived? You said she was a neighbor.
Over here, I mean, she's around.
In that little cul-de-sac area? Okay.
I just don't know.
Okay.
I need for you to come up here, please. Detective would like to talk to you, since you're the one that called. Yes, please. Because she still doesn't need to know about any of this yet.
Right. Okay. I'll get together and get out there meeting you.
Okay, go ahead and pull past the house, because that's where we are sitting.
Tell her to pull on to Hope.
Yeah, pull onto Hope Street. It'll be the first street on the right as you're coming up the hill.
There's a red SUV there. She
Yeah, park in front of the red SUV.
Park in front of the red SUV. Okay.
All right.
I will be there.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, my car's right for that Charger right here.
No, we live just right over off of Norton and National.
Okay.
In that area. So
Okay.
it won't take her
I
long.
appreciate your help.
Oh, not a problem.
8 miles away.
I've known them for way too long. None of this is normal for them at all.
And you don't think that they would go all the way up to Idaho for a Comic-Con?
Oh no, because I've got friends up there, and in fact, I can confirm, because if Brandon was up there, if he had seen them.
I just they're familiar with them.
Oh yeah.
Hey, thanks again.
Oh, no problem, sir.
Brandon. While you were up there with the Comic-Con in Iowa, you did not see Dee Dee or Gypsy there, did you? Okay. Well, that's fine. It's just another line that we're crossing off the list because I'm sitting here with the detective right now. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Is that like the only one going on now, or
That I know of?
I mean, are they? I know what Comic-Con is, but I don't know how. Is there a special website we can look at to see if there's any kind of events
I would
going
just
on?
Google Comic-Con convention and.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like a special website that would guide you to.
Was there something going on in St. Louis? I don't know. I retired in February.
Okay, now that's really interesting because he says that right there. He says, I don't know if something's going on in St. Louis. Was there something going on in St. Louis? I don't know. And he goes, and then he tries to tell him that he's retired and he doesn't want to know everything, but he's going to contradict himself in about 5 minutes.
And told everybody I was going to take a year off and not go to any conventions.
Okay.
I've been doing it for 19 years.
So it could be possible that something is going on up in St. Louis.
Yes, but still, the vehicle.
Right.
That's my biggest thing is the cars here.
Anytime they've gone, they always take the vehicle.
That, or they have somebody drive them to the airport if they're going up to Kansas City or someplace else. And everybody who would drive them was out here today because my wife would take them.
That's a weird statement. Everyone that would drive them was out here today, but he doesn't know those women that would that were there because he doesn't know the neighbors, right? Even though he's been there a million times and been interacting with them the whole 7 years or 8 years, right? You know, he doesn't know them, but everyone that would take him, and then, but my wife would be the one that takes them. How is that everyone? It just, everything he says contradicts something else he says. Mm-hmm. Everything he says.
And I don't know. I thought I've been out here before when I worked the road before, and that was several years ago. And I thought that there was some company that came and picked them up that had a van for her wheelchair and take her up to either Kansas City or St. Louis for whatever medical whatever hospital she goes to.
Well, there was what was the one in Kansas City? Because somebody's already called and checked that one.
Oh, they have
ruled that one out.
Okay.
And that would be Rachel Miller, who called and checked that out and confirmed that they weren't there. So he's already in contact with Rachel right there. He pretends like he doesn't know her later, but he's already in contact with Rachel right there. Mm-hmm. Rachel Miller, from the Power of Attorneys, that Rachel Miller, the Rachel Miller that was supposed to get her if anything happened to Dee Dee, and she would then have custody of her, except that that's not what the POA said at all. But hey,
Yeah.
Since 1929, Shane Company has been making beautiful engagement rings.
Yeah, this is literally, it picks up the actual car interference. With love. It's going to be really weird at the end when it does it at the end. I'm going to, I laugh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I mean, just, they don't need a damn search warrant if there's any dispute.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear what he's saying. He's mumbling. He says, this is fucking stupid. They're stupid. They don't need a fucking search warrant. If anything happens, then we'll whatever. He's literally telling the police right there that they don't need a search warrant, and he doesn't understand why they can't go in, because if they go in, then they can find the body, and then he's absolved of finding the body originally because they found the body. So if everybody just goes in, then it's all good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shut the
I know we're keeping track of all that stuff that's being written.
We're keeping track of all the stuff that's being written. What does that even mean? He's calling it stupid. He's saying that they should just go in. He's and this guy's like, yeah, you're right. And we're keeping track of everything that's being written. That's stupid. You know, we're keeping track of that. What?
We're writing down all the dumb things.
Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, in your supplemental reports where not a single one of you thought to get together and maybe, I don't know, coordinate a story. I don't know.
The reports are full of wax, man.
Yeah, do you know anything about her husband?
Hope Lodge. The Hope Lodge in Kansas City.
What's that?
That's the hospital they go to
Okay.
in there. I knew it was in here somewhere. As far as I know, he's not been in the picture for a long time. But other than the fact that they've had to get medical history from him because I think that it was his genetic markers that caused a lot of Gypsy's problems.
Oh, but wait. But wait a minute. I thought they didn't know. I thought it was proven that it wasn't Rod. Right? He wasn't available for questioning, right? But here's David telling you that it's Rod's fault. Well, that's the truth. That's an actual truthful statement, David. Wonder how you have the truth. That's really interesting.
How did you know that?
How'd you know that? Oh, is it because in 2013, Gypsy told Leah, or was it 2013, 2014? I can't remember which one. She told Aaliyah that she had this chromosome disorder, and you guys knew that Jeannie was going to all these appointments, and she
You
was
mean the
having
message that they cut that part out in Mommy, Dead, and Dearest? Is that the one you're talking about? Where she says it right there, but they totally cut it out. Yeah,
they totally cut it out so that it would look like different messages instead of having the actual message there. Yeah, they did. They did do that, didn't they, Mac? Yep, they did.
They certainly did, indeed.
But they didn't know. HBO had no clue what they were doing, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to go back several years. I can't remember how long it's been, but I know that she was telling us that she was from Louisiana and that she had an abusive husband, and I just can't remember everything. I for some reason I
which
thought
is true according to Gypsy and police reports.
Kansas City, but
Gypsy has seen so many specialists trying to get this figured out.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
But they were duped.
Well, think of anything else that might need to?
No, I just.
Has she ever? I'm sorry. Has she ever mentioned to you anything about someone stalking her or anything like that?
No, the only information on it that I have. This happened in 2011.
Yeah.
There's a guy that we used to know named Danny Glidewell, mid-30s.
That makes sense.
Yeah, probably does. He's pretty much a douchebag. He met her.
Just be warned right now. You're about to hear David Blanchard threaten a person's life right in front of a fucking police officer who doesn't blink in the instance of it. Just so you know. Just it's gonna happen right now. Here it goes. And he's pretending like he doesn't know David or Dan. And I want to know, here's my thought process. So the way he describes this whole thing went down, right? He says, and we banned him from VisionCon for all of that, which is really weird to me because the scenario that he's about to tell doesn't have anything to do with VisionCon, nor did it happen at VisionCon. So why would VisionCon be banning a guy that they don't even have anything to do with in this situation? You could just ban people for whatever reason, for just, oh, well, we thought that happened, and so we're just going to ban him. It didn't happen. It had nothing to do with our event whatsoever, but we're just going to ban him. We're just going to ban him from our event. No, what they're doing is covering up for the 2009 incident where they actually did ban a gentleman, and it wasn't fucking Dan. Have some ideas on who it might be, but it wasn't Dan.
At Vision Gone and was met Gypsy and was basically sweet talking her and actually conned her into taking money and getting in a cab late at night and going to his house. You know, that all.
But wait a minute. I thought she walked down the street, knocked on a neighbor's door, got the neighbor to take her to a hospital because he'd been thrown off a balcony. Why was it that he was thrown off the balcony, David? Oh, he was thrown off the balcony because he was he did. He literally took a girl, 13-year-old girl, in front of her mother and tried to take her out of the house and have smacks with her. And boy, guess what? That little girl came up with an STD. Funny, same STD that Dan has, same STD that Gypsy has, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment educational purposes. But she got the fucking medicine for that shit. But she got the medicine for that shit. You know, but hey, this time, the answer is that he took a cab. He convinced her to take a cab to his house, not to a hospital, to his house. And Becca, you know what? I'm gonna say it again here because I'm really kind of annoyed with this whole situation of you saying that. Oh, I just can't imagine what Dan Glidewell was thinking. 35 years old, and here's this 23-year-old little disabled girl who just shows up in the hospital all of a sudden. I can't imagine what he was thinking. You can't imagine what he was thinking? Can you imagine that he called her and told her he was there and he wanted her to come to him? Because how else would she know? Oh, that's funny. You didn't think of that, Becca, did you? How was Dan feeling? He was feeling like, I want my girlfriend here with me because, the other one is dying and she can't come save me because she's got a terminal illness right now. And I'm just waiting for her to kick the bucket so I can get all her money while you're waiting for your mama to kick the bucket so you can get all her money. And then we can live our filth farm fucking nasty ass life with the reborn baby dolls and the sucking on the bottles and all the
and our dark evil side. Yeah.
And our dark evil sides. But hey, what was Dan thinking, Becca? You're right. What was Dan thinking? Imagine what he was thinking.
I just think she was in Facebook groups and things like that from back when. She just doesn't know enough. She really doesn't. She shouldn't be covering that part of it at all.
Nope. And I don't think she cares to know. That's the problem.
And now she's starting to.
One of her researchers doesn't find it for her, then she doesn't know.
But
too bad her researchers don't actually pay attention. Anyway,
But you're just jealous.
And that's when Facebook stopped for a while because Dee Dee took a hammer to the laptop.
Okay. But that's only stalking.
Dee Dee took a hammer to the laptop. Nope. That's not what happened to the laptop, but okay.
And it wasn't even really stalking. I mean, it was, I think, an isolated incident other than them talking on Facebook. But after that transpired, because we banned him from VisionCom for life for that. And there was a point in time, and still is, that if anybody actually sees him live, you're probably going to get to know me more, because it's going to be the end of him. There are certain things that I am more than willing to go to jail for. And getting rid of pedophiles is one of them. I've got a 10-year-old daughter.
But I think I've left on my business cards.
He literally just threatened a person's life, and the cop's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, that doesn't even seem like I need to be concerned about it, or it doesn't even seem relevant here. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I think I've got my business card somewhere. Let me find my business card for you.
Let's call. Who's the dude they call on the phone?
Brandon. Let's call Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Keep going here.
I'll just, if you don't mind, I'll just write it on a piece of paper. And if you can think of anything or get any type of new information that you see on Facebook that we might not have gotten, you can give me a call.
This is going to be real funny when they just turn up.
Well, see, that's kind of what happened last time. There was neighbors, and I can't remember if it was the people right directly next door to them there. Somebody called, and this is how I got to know who these people were. Is someone reported a missing, and I think it was them there, and been gone for like a few days, and their car was in the driveway, and we're trying to start to figure things out. And just before we get to this point where we're at now, they pull into the driveway. That's your wife there?
Yes, that should be the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they pull into the driveway in this van, and the van took them to wherever they needed.
But normally they have somebody, when it happens now, they have somebody come and take care of the cats.
Yeah.
And nobody knows anything about that.
Let me call Ben real quick.
To take care of the cats?
Yeah, to feed the cats if they leave.
With Ashley's
How long would they be
next-gen
gone?
Performance fabric, you can relax. These pieces are easy to
These
clean.
cats are self-sufficient.
Well, if they go for a couple of days, I mean, somebody's got to give them food and water.
It's just
Make sure they're not dead.
Of course, but I mean, you can give them enough food and water for a couple of days. But I'm saying if it's like a week or more, I can understand.
Yeah, if she's
Just
going up to
curious
Kansas,
on that.
if she's going up to Kansas City for treatments, then she's
Mhm.
obviously going to be gone for more
Someone's
than
gonna have to take care of them, right?
Yeah.
And some styles feature machine washable covers.
But yeah, that's how that I know this house, from that, so that's why I was asking about company van coming to pick them up or anything like that, because that's what happened last time. But
You will not believe how apologetic she's going to be with everybody if that's the case. She'll want to feed everyone.
yeah.
But she was terrible, awful person.
So bad.
Volunteered her time, cooked for everybody, but she's terrible, awful.
Your wife is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably hyperventilating already.
Well,
What it screams to me is either they have gone somewhere and nobody knows.
Yeah.
Or they were pulled out of the house from outside. Or something.
And what made you think that?
Pulled out of the house?
Yeah, pulled out of the house from outside. What would make you think that? There was no struggle. There's no door. The doors weren't unlocked. The doors weren't open. The doors weren't broken. There wasn't anything all over the place, according to you. What makes you think that they were pulled from the outside, David? Like, what possible evidence do you have in your fucking repertoire right there that makes you come up with that story and that idea? Like, just a random fucking idea, randomly. Just random. No clue why he's saying this. None. Nothing indicates this whatsoever.
Oh, the English researcher. Now I know who you're talking about. Okay. Yeah.
I think she's
they
talking
were
about
pitching they were pitching the thing to. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
No, it was the researcher that the little waif of a girl that was down there. Yeah. She looked like a deer caught in her headlights, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, let's keep going, because if Stan Hancock's about to come back here and drive all this home again one more time, it's going to be very interesting.
They're pretty much outside at night, right? Not during the day.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah, Gypsy burns real easy.
Yeah.
She's very fair complected, and plus with the genetic thing,
Boy, he sure knows a lot about her genetic thing to be able to say something like that, doesn't he?
I think that's all I can, all the questions I think of right now.
like I said, I'm at work from 8 to 5 at West Plains Vet Supply, so that's not that far away. It's right across the street from someone on West Kearney.
Okay. Well, if I have to give, just keep your phone on you for a little while at least, and if I got any questions, I'll give you a call.
Don't hesitate.
Okay.
Me sleeping tonight? Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Because she's not gonna.
Oh no, not yet.
Uh-oh. Did we get the warrant?
I don't know.
Yep, been an hour.
Hello? Yes. Oh, that's fine. I'm here. I'm sitting with another detective.
Sitting with Mike. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did you know that a computer got stolen from her house?
Okay, on the 5th of June at Dream Night at the zoo,
Yeah.
the last time we saw them, that's when they told us that they had gotten robbed.
Okay. Did she say something to you about a computer being stolen?
Yes, that they lost all of their medication,
Right.
over $1,000 in cash, and their laptop.
Okay, yeah, because the report doesn't show that there was a laptop missing. That's why I was kind of questioning that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, all right. I just was curious how you did it. So you told University that
Yes, sir.
it was stolen. So, okay, all right. Okay, that's what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now if you hold on a second, I gotta go live back over here again. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Go live. Okay, I'm live back over there again. Good lord. Okay, so that was really muffled. Just for those of you. Hi. Nanny's on live, so can you just go upstairs or whatever you want to do? Nanny's talking to her friends on the internet. Sorry. So I don't know if you guys heard that last part. It was a little muffled. And it's Stan Hancock calling. Okay. So and what he's asking is about the laptop. And how would David know about the laptop? And if you watch my vault on this and a couple other videos that I've done on this, it is obvious that he knows something that they don't know. And Dee Dee didn't put the laptop in the report at all. So he's over here talking about a stolen laptop and how this might be the, where the messages are coming from. And it's very concerning. And the way that he knew the laptop was stolen was because they all met at the Dickerson Zoo that night for the family fun night or whatever it is that they do for disabled children. And but she didn't put the laptop in the police report that she made, that they didn't even know she made, because Kim talks about it in hers.
I'm moving this, but I can't.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. So that's really interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about a laptop that we know is destroyed, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Why do I think he's interviewing now? Because so much has come out and he looks so damn suspicious that if he doesn't,
He's getting paid for it.
Yeah, he's got to clear everything up and he's getting paid for it. The end. They really do think that they've got away with everything. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And by all means they have so far. But very, very interesting that he mentions that and that happens. Now here's the funny part, if you guys can even hear it. It's gonna play a video, it's gonna play another radio call right here, and it's really kind of funny what it says, because it was like I was reading just the transcript. I wouldn't have the benefit of listening to this at the time, and I was like, wait a minute, what does it say? So let's listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been ongoing.
Yeah. So it'll probably keep on going for a little bit till we
that's fine.
get it all figured out. But yeah, if you think of anything that we need to know, give me a shout, or it looks like you've been kind of talking to Stan too. So you
Well, that was an odd phone call because evidently he was sitting with friends of ours in the garrison, and she called me and then handed the phone to him. It's like, okay, seems odd, but okay.
It does seem odd, but okay.
So you know who that is?
Stan, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good buddy of mine there. So, all right, well, I guess that's all I got. And
Are you ready to slay? Let's jingle all the way.
Is that good?
Yes. Okay. Yes, it is.
Can I make a broken
So, yeah, guys, that last part took me out when I read the transcript. It's all, "Are you ready to slay? Let's jingle all the way." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And the actual transcription had attributed to David saying it.
And I was like, why is he saying that?
Why
What is
would
he
he be saying that? Oh my god! Like that's a whole nother level. Wow! And then I came back and
Am
listened.
I seeing what I'm seeing? I don't know.
Yeah. So no, the whole town is crazy. You're right. Everything and everyone is odd. Exactly. That is exactly it. Okay, guys. Well, thoughts, comments, concerns, ideas, anything y'all want to say? I'm probably gonna wrap it up here in a minute since
Yeah,
the
I'm about to eat.
is home and I'm starving and I'm ready
Same
to
girl.
eat food. But anybody got anything they want to ask or discuss before we go? I'm hoping that next week we'll be able to come back and do the headquarters interview, and we should have content coming out this next week on the vault.
If not, break it down. We could break that interview down.
Yeah. The vault will be covering some more of this breaking down of David little piece by little piece. Because he's somebody I just find very highly suspicious, the both of them, him and his wife.
And hopefully get a day where Chris can be with us.
Everything they say, every single thing they say, I have pause with. I have a question about. I'm like, but wait a minute. You said this. No, wait. But you said this. Now you're saying this. And 5 minutes from now, you're going to go back to this. And then you're going to go over here to something completely different. It makes no sense. Not one of these people's statements ever stays the same, not even the police officers. And it doesn't correspond with anyone else's accounting of what is going on. I'd sure love to talk to Lily Strain. So, Lily, if you're out there,
yeah,
we'd love to know what you think about this and why you weren't interviewed, because that's very sus. This woman is standing on their porch. They interviewed every single other person standing on the porch, but not Lily.
Yeah, they told her, yeah, it's done. It's been cleared. You can
It's
go.
clear. There's nothing you can do. Just go on. Go home. You're fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Nope.
Move along. Nothing to see. It blows my mind. She's not even mentioned. Not even mentioned anywhere in the case file as being there. How crazy is that?
Yeah, well, it's just like they collected all the samples looking as though it was, it was being tested, yet wasn't tested.
Nothing was tested. Exactly.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the inconsistencies, the shoddy work, it's
right. And okay, and Ava makes a good point. Okay, so the conventions were big. I wonder how many officers were involved. Exactly. Okay, because do you understand who works security for these types of events? Off-duty police officers. That's who works for these types of events. So they're there. Not to mention they were doing things on behalf of law enforcement. So it's just, the whole thing is completely foobarred any way you look at it. And so that was our thought processes for today, guys.
And the fact that those a couple officers, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
The fact that a couple officers also, called him Charles. Like, where did they get that name from?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
only the one who was it Hughes? Was she the only
The
one?
brand new one is the only one that got it right, except
got it-
for when this
it
guy
said
does
it
the second
right.
report, he gets it right because he spells it out for him.
Mhm.
So in one report, this guy gets his name wrong, and then in the next report, he gets it right.
Mhm.
You didn't think to go back and correct your report? You didn't think it was suspicious that you have two names for some guy that went through the window
God, the report.
of a crime scene? No? Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. By the way, I have been a busy bee. There is all kinds of new merchandise over on the goodwivesnetwork.com, in lifestyle, in family, in true crime. I've been adding all kinds of cool stuff. We've been working with a new company called Wickedly Cute, and the designs are amazing. I'm really excited about it. And then we just dropped our very first mystery solving box. And this is the case of oh my god, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's on our Patreon. Anyway, you can it's the Hemlock Society, the White Rose Mysteries, and it is a all contained, self-contained, so you don't have to get anything. There's nothing that's going to come to you in the mail. You go in there, you pay your $9.99 for the box, and all of the clues and evidence and everything is all right there for you guys to do and have fun solving a murder mystery in an evening. I'm working on a bigger box that will be like our subscription boxes that will actually come out like Hunt a Killer, but we also are going to have these once a month boxes like this where it's just a digital download and you guys can solve a mystery for $9.99 with your friends. So that's cool. Out. Tons of new stuff. We've got new merchandise, everything. So check it all out over on the Good Wives Network. Look at our Patreon over on patreon.com/goodwivesnet. And have a good one from the Good Wives, serving up true crime, one dish at a time. Bye, guys. Mwah.